I'm Will Lehman, a worker at Mack Trucks in Macungie, Pennsylvania, and I'm running for International UAW President. Our jobs and livelihoods in auto are once again under threat as the corporations seek to restructure the global auto industry to the detriment of workers. Last week, Stellantis announced it was eliminating the third shift at the Chrysler Warren Truck Assembly Plant in suburban Detroit. The Ford Romeo engine plant north of Detroit is scheduled to close next month, the result of the UAW's 2019 sellout agreement. At the Stellantis Belvidere Jeep plant in Illinois, workers have been subjected to round after round of job cuts, with thousands of layoffs and the elimination of 2 shifts since 2019. Even larger job cuts are being prepared. Wall Street analysts are predicting a major slowdown in the auto industry in the next 3 to 6 months, and the business press has called into question the future of Ford Chicago Assembly, Belvidere, and other plants which have yet to be assigned an electric vehicle product. The reality is that the corporations are using the shift to electric vehicles and new technologies to destroy jobs, cut labor costs, and massively increase the exploitation of the workers who remain. They claim that there is no money for decent wages and full benefits for all workers, but what they really mean is that they don't want to give up any of their private profits. Ford, GM, and Stellantis alone have taken in over $65 billion in profit since the start of 2020. The needs of workers must come first, not corporate profit. I call for the full mobilization of all rank and file workers in the UAW, including preparations for a national strike, in order to halt any further layoffs or concessions. The struggle against job cuts must go hand in hand with the fight to improve our working conditions and living standards. If the companies say that less labor is needed, then the rational policy would be to reduce the work week from 40 to 30 hours with no loss of pay. Auto workers have already suffered endless cycles of temporary layoffs from part shortages and chaos in the supply chains, or gone on unpaid leave because of COVID-19, things which we have no control over, wreaking havoc on our incomes. The situation facing temporary and supplemental workers is especially difficult. The job cuts in the auto industry are part of a conscious policy of the ruling class to counteract the demands by workers everywhere for far higher wages and decent working conditions. The Federal Reserve, with the support of the Democratic and Republican parties, is rapidly raising interest rates in order to slow down the economy, drive up unemployment, and reduce our ability to win wage increases. Every contract, the UAW executives tell us that we must accept concessions in order to save jobs. But this has proven to be a false and dead-end strategy. We've seen one gain after another stripped away: pensions, COLA, the 8-hour day, fully paid healthcare, and had hundreds of thousands of jobs destroyed since the early 1980s. It is high time for workers to fight back. This is what my campaign is about: organizing the rank and file to transfer power to the shop floor, abolish the UAW apparatus that blocks us from fighting, and launch a real movement from below to defend our interests. We must take a stand to prevent another jobs massacre. If you agree with my perspective, I urge you to plan on attending the meeting called for this coming Sunday, October 23rd, and to invite your coworkers. Thank you.